I hope you'll join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here on the TAN Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, the Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the TAN Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's TAN Talk, entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's time for BeLocal Buzz with Devin. Devin is the owner and publisher of Stroll Harbor Bluffs and BeLocal Beaches magazines. She's also the founder of Raising Relief Foundation and the host of BeLocal Buzz on the TAN Talk Radio Network. Now here's Devin, your community connector.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to BeLocal Buzz with Devin, your community connector. And I'm on Tuesdays now. Did you guys notice that? If you're used to listening to me on Thursdays, I'm hopping over to the front of the week, and my new show is going to be on Tuesdays from 4 to 5. So tune in to BeLocal Buzz with Devin here every Tuesday from 4 to 5. And if you ever want to talk to any of our guests or myself or Ed, our amazing producer, you can call in the show anytime at 727-441-3000. So it is a funny show today because I had all my notes and preparation and questions and trivia and all that fun stuff. But guess what Devin did? And it's not April Fool's. Devin left it on her desk. So we are totally going to be winging it. And that's okay. Because you know what? When you speak from your heart anyways, it doesn't really matter. So if you really want to call in and make fun of us, call 727-441-3000. We have nothing to refer back to, okay? So Ed, I just wanted to say hi. That I will not forget. I don't need to script to say hello to you. How are you today?
I never script.
I don't. I just have notes.
I've never done that throughout. I when stuff's written down in front of me, I just flub it up anyway, you know? So I'd rather just speak from what comes out. And half the time, I don't know what's coming out. So.
Yeah. Well, that's how I usually roll. But I like my little trivia. That I have to write down because I don't know the trivia. And half the times, more than half the times, I never know the answers. So we'll have to leave the audience on Tuesdays in suspense for now. But I usually have trivia to trick our guests on the show. It's pretty fun. And you learn kind of interesting.
You can't remember from writing it down or anything like that? Or?
No. Because I actually did it yesterday afternoon because I'm like a proactive kind of person. But anyways, what I do want to start off with is talking about an amazing event that is going to happen on November 15th. It is the Raising Relief Foundation Denim and Diamonds Gala. It's the 7th time they've had it. And Raising Relief Foundation is a local nonprofit that actually seeks out the needs in the community. And what we do is we support all societal issues by helping other nonprofits or actual people in need. And when I say all societal issues, I'm talking about foster kids, foster teens, domestic violence, human trafficking, veterans, abuse, suicide awareness, hunger, homelessness. We're basically talking about everything. So if you need any help, you can always go to our website at Raising Relief Foundation. And if you want to support us, get a ticket or a table, definitely go to raisingrelieffoundation.org. We only have a few tables left. It is really selling out. We have a couple of our amazing sponsors in the room today. So thank you so much for that. And we'll be hearing from them later. But it's a great community event. It's fun. The silent auctions, the live auctions are off the charts. And you know what? The fashion, like how cool it is that you can go to a gala in jeans or a denim skirt or whatever denim and diamonds means to you, and you will see very cool fashion. And Wendy Ryan is our MC over at Tampa Bay 28. It used to be ABC Action News, but they changed over to Tampa Bay 28. So you'll see her there. Another great event that's happening this weekend is the Bel Air Bluffs Wine Walk. Now, that was rated #1 4 years in a row. And if you've never been to the Bel Air Bluffs Wine Walk, get ready to get your party on. It is this Saturday from 3 to 7. Now, you'll have to Google it on how to actually get tickets, but there's a couple spots that you can go get tickets. And then what you do is you walk around Bel Air Bluffs and get drunk, basically. Is you go to all the stores, all the people with tents and tables, and you get a little shot of wine from everyone. It is live music and food, and it's just so much fun. And we're going to have a table there, the Raising Relief Foundation, and we're going to be having cute little swag bags, right, Ashley?
That's right.
Swag bags are amazing. We're going to give them out to the first 50 people that buy raffle tickets to the 50-50 raffle on Denim and Diamonds event. You do not have to be present to win. So come on out there, have some fun, get drunk with us this Saturday from 3 to 7. Just show up anywhere in Bel Air Bluffs, and we'll get you in the right direction. All righty. So I want to introduce my first guest. Oh, wait, my first guest didn't show. Okay, Dr. Michael,
I still
yes.
love you, Dr. Mike.
Dr. Michael, yes, we're calling you out that you did a no-show to BeLocal Buzz with Devin. To what? What's he doing?
He's coaching now Little League Baseball.
Oh, he's
the main
coaching
coach
Little
now
he's
Little
coaching.
League Baseball and IRB, so he's doing that now.
He didn't know that when he booked this date with me?
No, I don't think he did. He doesn't keep up with his schedule. We keep up for him.
Oh,
We're like,
okay.
oh, we have this, you have this, we have this, you have this. So
Dr. M, your scheduler kind of needs to be fired because they're double booking you, which is not cool. But anyway, Giovanna is here to save the day. And we'll talk about that. Dr. Michael is actually rated Best of the Bay, Best Plastic Surgeon. How many years in a row? 4 years in a row?
Like 4 or 5 years.
4
He's
or 5
amazing, yeah.
years. He's is the best plastic surgeon out there. He has, and I'm going to goof this up, seven different offices, different branches in New Jersey and Florida.
Yes, Palm Beach. We have the Clearwater office. We have this Clearwater Safety Harbor, St. Pete, Pinellas Park, Palm Beach, and then he has offices in
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Hence the Garden State
Yes,
is why it's
yes,
made
yes.
Garden Medical Center. And not only is Dr. Michael the best, and he has the best estheticians that also have won Best of the Bay, he also is very philanthropic and gives back to the community. So I'm kind of teasing him, kind of not, for not showing up on the show. But look what he's doing. He is out there being a coach to the Little League team. So how cool is that?
And they're actually doing amazing.
Well,
We're
I'm not
keeping up with all
surprised.
the baseball games, and they're doing so good.
All right, Dr. M, you better win. You better win. Okay. So philanthropic, Dr. Michael Mirmanash, Garden Medical Center, is also a big sponsor of Denim and Diamonds and Raising Relief Foundation. And we want to say thank you to him. Actually, you're the paddle sponsor, I believe. So which means every time someone puts the paddle up, Garden Medical Center logo is going to be on it. So that's
exciting.
Very exciting. And we're just very appreciative of him doing that, because we can't do our work in the community if we don't have sponsors. So I am going to just play Dr. M's song, Dr. Michael's song for him, even though he's not here, Ed. Did we have a song planned for him? What? Yeah.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
Awesome. And Ivana, thank you for standing in for Dr. Michael today. I really appreciate that. You're actually beautiful, more beautiful than he is. Sorry.
Thank you. He
But-
does my face, so that's why.
Excellent. And you know what? I played beautiful because, all right, plastic surgery, he's my plastic surgeon. He did my facelift, my lip lift, he did everything, and I truly love it. But, you know, some people think of that as being vain. People think of plastic surgery as being vain. However, yeah, of course, I'm sure there's some vanity in it, but really it's about self-esteem.
It's all about self-esteem and self-confidence.
And self-confidence, exactly. I mean, I am going to fight growing old till I take my last breath. I'm sorry. He's going to be in hospice giving me Botox. I'm just letting you know. All right. So, but that's who it is. But it's not because I'm vain. It is, well, I'm sure my husband would say I'm vain, but it's more of it's about how you feel.
Mhm.
And when you feel confident and when you look good and you feel good, you're going to act good. And
in professional relationships and personal relationships, just like life in general, it's like once you have that toolbox of self-confidence,
right.
It's it for you.
All right. So I'm going to turn it over. Introduce yourself. Oh, let's wave to our YouTube people. Hi. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you.
And if you're just getting into your car or turning on your office computer and you're saying, darn, I wish I would have known this was on at 4 today, you could always go back and you can watch it from the beginning. It's on TAN Talk Radio Network on YouTube Live. I have this lovely lady over here. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, everyone.
Who
My
you
name's
work
Ivana.
for. And let's talk about where do you work? What's the name of
I'm
the place?
working at Garden Med Spa and Plastic Surgery with Dr. Michael. I'm one of his nurse practitioners. I've been working with him for about 2.5, 3 years now. I just became a nurse practitioner back in May.
Congratulations.
So exciting transitioning into the new role there. I was an OR nurse there, still kind of helping him out in the OR and then doing all my aesthetics stuff. Also, I'm doing all the weight loss now and then life optimization, longevity program. And then now we're trying to incorporate a concierge medicine where we'll be their concierge provider, because now going to the doctor's offices, it's taking hours with insurance. You might as well have your doctor on call. Hey, I have a UTI. Call me. I need this. And it's one and done. No one wants to sit around and wait hours and hours for insurance, prior auths, just sitting at a doctor's offices with sick people for 3 hours for, minor issues.
Well,
so
especially you don't want to be sitting anywhere for 3 hours if you have a UTI. I'm
exactly. Like it's uncomfortable. So I'm kind of happy we're going to start that program up. We do a lot of lasers, aesthetics, Botox, fillers, all those injectables, and now weight loss too. So
okay.
it's fun.
So we're going to break that down because a lot of people come in here and they all talk about their business in these terms that they think everyone understands.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that we didn't understand in what you just said,
okay.
unless you're in aesthetics, right, Ashley?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understood the insurance part. That's about
Yeah.
All right. So I led the show off with the song Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. And what does that mean? And I was talking about it's really a self-esteem booster to get plastic surgery or fillers or aesthetics or wanting to lose weight. I mean, it's not a vanity thing. It's a self-esteem thing. Can you elaborate on that?
I think it's more of like how you feel inside. So whatever beautiful is a definition that's so different to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
For you, it might be, enhancing your body. For you, it might be enhancing your face. I mean, it's just different for everyone. So just everyone, I have to say, everyone has little insecurities, and that's normal to have. So just fixing those little insecurities and you're back.
That's right.
You're back. Like I can't tell you how many patients walk in that are so insecure in the office and walk out like, I'm so ready for my 5 new dates. I'm single. I'm back. I'm ready to go. I'm like, yeah, girl, you go. Like, I love that. That's why I love my job, because I can make people feel good on the inside and then they go conquer the world. Like it really is kind of wild to see, but
no, it's excellent. I love it.
And I hate to say, growing up, my parents were like, oh, your looks aren't going to get you anywhere in life. Okay, that's total BS, because it totally did. Looks get you everywhere in life, so you got to stay looking good. I got to say that.
So Botox in hospice is something that is a real thing. Is that really, do you ever have that? Do you ever
I mean, I think whenever, I think
I'm starting something.
I'm right there with you.
Okay.
I mean, I think one of our oldest patients was like, I don't know, maybe like 89.
Okay.
But no hospice visits yet. But that might be on the agenda to do, the hospice visits.
We'll be in next to each other.
Ashley and I will be rooming together.
Yes.
All right. So this is BeLocal Buzz with Devin, here now every Tuesday from 4 to 5 on TAN Talk Radio. And like I said, if you wanted to come in and talk to Ashley or Ed or myself or Ivana, I keep looking at you and calling you Ashley. I don't know why.
It's probably because Ashley works with us.
Yeah, but I never see her. I don't know what it is. Why did I leave my notes in my office? We just don't know what's going on today with myself. So you can call 727-441-3000. And right now we have Ivana in here, and she is, I don't know, a head honcho, I don't know, OR nurse. She does everything now with Dr. Michael at the Garden Medical Spa. I personally go to the one in Pinellas Park. It's beautiful. And so do a lot of my friends. So let's talk about the big craze. We know my girlfriend just had it. Several of my friends just have it. I'm scheduled to have it. The CO2 laser.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
CO2 laser,
Yes.
amazing results, but you got to prepare yourself for months of downtime.
Okay.
Like you're gonna look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna even sugarcoat that. You're gonna look crazy for about a month. Depends like how deep we go with the laser, because we can change the settings and go really deep into the dermis. But we got to have her ready for denim and diamonds. So
Yes.
we had to do a
Yes.
1 month recovery for her. But let me tell you, it is a
And what
pretty
does it
severe-
do? So it's so funny. It's called CO2 laser. Laser to me would mean cold. I don't know, but it's really like burning your face.
Yeah, so it's an ablative laser. It goes to penetrate deep into the dermis, and you can kind of see like while we're doing the treatment, I wish I had videos on my phone from that procedure, but it pretty much collects all. You can see like all the cell juice coming out and all the new skin coming in. It's really crazy.
Wow.
I kind of like to explain it like cracking eggs on a sidewalk on a hot day and just burning everything. It's
Okay.
really just
Yeah.
intense.
No, it's intense.
But like the skin, the baby skin, it's like, I don't even think a baby has smooth skin as this after the CO2 laser. I mean, it's intense, painful, a lot of downtime, but the results are totally worth it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like having the facelift. That was crazy looking for months.
Yeah, but look at you now.
And look at me now.
10 out of 10, amazing.
There's a reason they say beauty is pain.
No, I
Yes.
always tell that to my patients. They're coming in pain. I'm like, okay, we just have to get over this little hump. We're going to be good in 5-6 days. Like you're going to make it, and we're going to just forget about all this pain, and you're going to look amazing, and you're going to be walking around town like, hey, it's me with my self-confidence, ready
Yeah.
to conquer the world, you know? So it's totally worth it.
So he not only does faces over there at Garden Medical Center, and I'm going to talk about the one on Pinellas Park, but you can talk about anyone you want. You just say Clearwater?
We have the Safety Harbor office.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Clearwater. I was like, I don't
Yeah, Clearwater Safety Harbor. It's on McMullen Booth.
Okay. Oh,
Mhm.
cool. Is that new?
No, it's been there.
Okay.
We've had it for a bit.
Okay. All right. Well, how come it's not my BeLocal? We got to put that
Yeah.
address in our BeLocal.
Let's add it in there.
Yeah, I think we do because that magazine goes to Safety Harbor.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll add that
Yeah,
in there.
see the things you learn on my show?
Without notes.
Without notes, right.
Nonetheless.
So I read before the show, and the most painful plastic surgery, do you know what it is?
Abdominoplasty.
Yeah, is that a tummy tuck?
Yes.
Yes.
Tummy tuck. I'm sorry.
I know.
My surgical words. Okay.
It's okay.
Yep. Tummy
yes, a
tuck.
tummy tuck, I read, was the most painful plastic surgery. So there's a lot of people doing it.
Yes.
And talk about that. It's
Okay.
very common too.
It's very, very common. A lot of females after C-sections have that excess skin that they can't lose,
Mhm.
like just get rid of. They'll be going Pilates, going to the gym, working out all the time. It's just that skin. The only way you can get rid of skin is a surgical procedure. So we do a lot of patients that had prior C-sections, or a lot of patients that lost tons of weight. Like I'm talking about like
Oh,
200
right.
pounds of
Of
weight, and all
course.
they have is that excess skin. I mean, the procedure is worth it, but it's very, very painful. Like Dr. Mike said, it is one of the most painful procedures that you can do in plastic surgery. The recovery is like, I would say 2 to 4 weeks, 4 weeks until you're like back to normal.
Okay. And you
So-
know what? Someone who's had 8 back surgeries, I'm looking at 2 to 4 weeks. I'm like, that's nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
It's just very painful.
Yeah.
Very painful. You got to walk like a granny walk for about 2 to 4 weeks. So that messes up your back there. The incisions, we repair the muscle. So
It's like having a C-section. So I've had 3 of them.
okay.
So it's like having a C-section where you have to recover because there's so many muscles and things down there in the stomach. So I can imagine that it's painful.
But listen, we talked about self-esteem, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a child, and I've never lost a lot of weight at a certain time. So, but I can't imagine taking off my clothes and then all of a sudden having all this excess skin. Like that would not make me feel.
do you know how many patients that
good.
have had tummy tucks on and like come in the office like crying after they see all that skin is gone? It's like, oh, my heart.
Oh yeah.
It's just like so life-changing for them. Imagine like having to carry so much weight around, just that excess skin. It's just
Yeah.
unbearable, especially in this hot ass weather in Florida. No, thank you.
No,
That's
that's,
a lot.
absolutely right. So that's a game changer. It
For-
has nothing to do with vanity.
Yeah, no, it's just like overall wellness. You're like, you feel better. Like they can't go to the gym. They don't feel comfortable. They can't wear certain clothes. Like they look big in all the clothes that they wear when they're really not that big. It's just the skin.
Right. So 2 to 4 weeks recovery is nothing compared to the 4 years they've been dealing with this.
Yeah.
Or
Or
14
even
years.
longer.
Or 24 years or
For
whatever
sure.
it is. Yeah. So good point. All right. So you talked about weight loss, and then you do some buzzwords in there, and I don't know, hormone stuff. And tell everyone what you do, but in layman's terms. Do you know what that means?
Yeah. Okay. I had to do this in school. Okay. So
I had to talk normal to people.
Okay.
once.
So Botox,
Yes.
fillers, lasers, semaglutide, Ozempic. Do you guys know those?
Okay, so those are the weight loss.
Yeah, the
those are
weight loss.
shots.
Yep. Currently, we are offering trizepatide, which is proven to have less side effects than the semaglutide.
Okay.
So that's why we're using the trizepatide now rather than the semaglutide.
So hold that thought right now. Again, we're talking to Ivana. She's from Garden Medical Center. We're at BeLocal Buzz with Devin, and she's talking about all the different procedures. And, basically a lot of them just hurt. Let's just get that off. Let's just throw that out there. But now you're talking about the Ozempic, all that stuff, the shots. People are losing weight like crazy. So now they have excess skin.
Yes.
Okay.
So now the new way to do it is microdosing.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So microdosing is taking small increments of the medication rather than a full dose and doing it over time. So you're not losing that muscle mass and losing all that weight all at once.
Okay.
But I would say people that would benefit more from it is going to be like the skinnier patients.
Okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. I don't know if that sits well in my head. My head's going like, does that make sense to you? I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So they do that. What about, when you said something about hormones, or what did you say?
We're not doing hormones yet.
Okay. You didn't say hormones.
No.
I said hormones.
Yep. Are
Okay.
you interested in hormones?
No. No.
I feel like all of our patients that do come into the office, I think everyone over the age of 50 is on these pellets. That is like the new fad going around right now is the hormone pellets. Everyone's on them.
All right. Now, what specials do you have going on? So we're going into the new year. I know it doesn't look like we're going in the new year, but think about it. We're talking about November at events, which means holiday is right around the corner. When you're in October, almost November, we're in holiday season in my eyes. What do you have going on? Because I have to tell you, guys, ladies, there's nothing better than to have a Garden Medical Center gift card in someone's stocking.
I know, it's the best.
Hint, hint, mark, just in case you're listening, just in case. All right. So you do have gift cards for future. You can bank things. Talk to people about some of the programs that you have going.
Perfect.
That they can buy as gifts.
So we do have the gift cards. You can prepay ahead of time. We do have a couple events going on. I'm pulling up my schedule so I can tell you guys about those because those are really good deals that we have going on. Give me 1 second.
So I at least came clean and said that I wasn't prepared for today's show because I left my notes in my desk. But she was supposed to be prepared for two people, Dr. Michael and herself, and she's now flipping through her phone.
Okay, I got it. Okay. So November 11th is going to be Juvo Day, aka Botox Day. So we're going to offer $9 a unit for Botox.
Oh, okay. And what day? November 11th?
11th. Yep, that's like National Botox Day. So $9 a unit.
Out there that aren't aware.
Mm-hmm.
$9 per unit for Botox is a steal.
Yes, it definitely is because now it's like
steal.
$13, $14 everywhere you go. So yes, that is a deal. November 13th, 6 to 9, we're collaborating with the Salon Society Boutiques in downtown St. Pete. So if you can't make it the 11th, the 13th, 6 to 9, we're doing a little event with them. It's also going to be $9 a unit. And then December 4th, we're doing another event with Styling by E. The address is 6551 83rd Avenue. So it's right around the corner from us. And we're doing $9 a unit on Botox there. And then also 10% off all her styling services as well. So those are some of the stuff that we have going on. But I think once the holidays come closer each month, we give out specials.
Yeah, that's great.
I know you guys just missed a great one, the Smooth Glow special, our Smooth Glow laser.
I'm already on the books for something, okay? Very soon, and we'll talk about that later. So I already have my Smooth Glow appointment or whatever I have with Dr. Michael.
I think you have the CO2.
CO2.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go as deep as my friend.
Why, you didn't like how cute she looks?
It's not that. I just don't have the recovery time. I don't have the recovery time. The reality is I don't have the recovery time. So off air, we'll talk about that. Yeah. But yes, a new procedure coming up for Devin. Okay. So I want you to talk about the staff because it's one thing to have an amazing plastic surgeon, business owner, philanthropist that owns a business, but it's a totally different vibe when the whole office is walking to the same song. Okay. And what I mean by that, I don't have to talk to Dr. Mirmanesh to feel like I am getting the answers. It doesn't matter who answers the phone at your office. I feel comfortable just asking a question, telling you what I'm going through and getting an answer. And I know that it's going to be expert advice. So that's just amazing. It's amazing nowadays to be able to find help like that. And you guys are like a family and you treat everyone like a family. So I could go on for hours talking about your place over there, but let's talk about why you're winning all these awards and who are the people that have been there and what are all their roles.
So I have to say our staff is like the best I've seen in town. I'm not just saying that because I work there, but we really, really are. We have Natasha. She's also amazing nurse practitioner. She is a great mentor for me. Even when I started out, she still helps me on stuff that I'm kind of just like, oh, okay, I'm starting out. What do you think of this plan? What do you think of this plan? And she's very knowledgeable. So good. Love her. Julie, cutie Julie, love her. She is our OR tech and she helps me with a lot of stuff during the office. And I just feel like all of us together, we spend so much time together. I was talking about this the other day. I spent I don't know, 50, 60 hours at the office last week. I'm like, Dr. Mike, I'm going to have to change my address to my driver's license to here because I spend so much time here more than with my own family and my dog and all that stuff. He's like, yeah, I do. I mean, they are my family. Like I talk to them, I see them more than my own family and friends, so we all build a bond. And I think that bond is what like gets us through working together. But also, not every office is perfect. We have our like little sister moments where we're like, you're annoying, don't talk to me. And then we get over it in like 5 minutes and everything's fine. But you know what? I love the staff and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And they're just so
everyone's always like very experienced. Everyone has plastics experience. Julie's worked with other plastic surgeons, just like myself, Natasha as well. So, and worked with other med spas in the area. So I think just having knowledge just from different plastic surgery places, and then as well as med spas and kind of just putting all of our brains together, it works really, really well. So, and then we can't forget about Ashley.
No,
our concierge girl that does freaking everything. Like that girl deserves like
I agree
an award.
I agree. So I'm going to tell you a true story. When I had my plastic surgery, my facelift, it was around 8:30 at night and I was uncomfortable. No one knew it except for me. I was in my bed. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'll be darned if my phone doesn't ring. And I'm like, so I look, Ashley, Garden Medical Spa. I answer it and I'm like, you have no idea. You just called me at the most perfect time. I don't know what to do. This is what's going on. She's like, okay, here you go. This is what you do. So they check in with you. Okay. I'm very curious when I talk to business owners about the aftercare, right? Didn't I talk to you about aftercare? That's
absolutely.
So important. It's not like, okay, you're my customer now and I'll get the hell out of here and I don't want to talk to you ever again. They kept checking in on me. And here it was at 8:30 at night. She probably knew from past experiences that people get more uncomfortable at nighttime, right? Yeah. So it was a lifestyle, and I'll never forget that.
Believe it or not, we're always like that. Like one day I'll be like, oh, whatever happened to my patient I saw 2 months ago? Let me text her. Hey, what are you doing? Just thinking about you. Just wanted to see how you were doing. It's just that kind of like little tiny care that you give to someone. They remember you forever. Absolutely. It's not like you even have to do anything for them. Like, hey, just thinking about you.
Yeah.
And it's like you brighten up someone's day. And
exactly. Okay. So Ivana, one more time, tell everyone where you're located. How did someone make an appointment? We're going to go on to Ashley, but the other Ashley, oh my God, these Ashleys we're talking about. So tell everyone how to get in touch with you, how to make an appointment, and your website.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram or Dr. Mike or actually any of our staff members. You can book through our link through our Instagram. And then we also have a website that you could directly link and then also call us at the office. Our office is located at 6650 78th Avenue North, Pinellas Park, Florida. And then Dr. Michael Plastic Surgery is his Instagram, and you can find all of us on there, and then you can book through there as well.
And then if you get the Stroll Harbor Bluffs magazine, he's on our back cover. So you can see Dr. Michael himself and get all the information there. All right. Excellent. So, Ed, how are you over there?
I'm doing well.
What do you think about this new Tuesday vibe? You happy about it?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It works for me. I like seeing you. All right, Ed, I have another beautiful guest in here. Her name is Ashley, too.
Yes.
Another Ashley, or the first Ashley, the second Ashley, all Ashleys. A beautiful Ashley. And do we have a song for her?
I was told I'd have it made at 65. Uncle Sam would help me keep myself alive. For just a small copay, my pains would go away, and my savings wouldn't have to take a dive. So I went right to my doctor on that day. He said he could fix my problems right away. He listened to my chest, sent me for some tests, and my Medicare account was on its way. Medicare.
All right.
Medicare.
All right. Ashley.
Yes, I love that song, Devin. Oh my gosh, you always know how to pick it just perfect.
Thank God I sent that in advance to Ed, or we would have had no songs today. But Ashley, welcome to BeLocal Buzz. No stranger to radio. Thank you for coming back on the show with me. And why would I play that song for you?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me again. It's always a pleasure to be with you. And so, yes, so you picked it perfectly. I do Medicare. I am an insurance agent, independent. So I'm contracted with over 150 carriers. And a lot of seniors may know that right now, starting October 1st, going into December 7th, we are in what's called AEP, which is annual enrollment period. And what that is that your one chance your first chance to pick a new plan or review the changes of your current plan. And so going into 2026, there are a ton of changes coming. Mm-hmm. So I do Medicare, Medicaid. I also do Obamacare or ACA. That starts November 1st and goes until January. So we're kind of getting to the point to where I'm going to be doing both. But right now it's Medicare. And so there's changes, and it's different for everybody depending on what plan you're on. Okay. So what I do is I, go through the plans of the different carriers with the seniors or the people that maybe, aren't a senior yet and they're on Medicaid for disability or whatever else. We go through their plans and we look at how they can get the most benefits, because after all, the benefits are owed to you. You've paid into the system, so you get those perks. So some carriers offer more perks than others. And so it's my job to kind of do the home. I'm like a personal shopper for insurance for you.
All right, just hold that thought. Because I want to, this is an important subject, and open enrollment is only till December 7th.
December 7th.
Oh my God. How the heck did I know that? Oh my God. I amaze myself sometimes. Yeah. I don't know how I knew that, but I just did. Okay. Because I probably remember that from the notes that I took for you.
Probably, yes.
Okay. So listen up. If you have a question for Ashley, call 727-441-3000. Just a reminder for people that don't know about this show, I only have the best of the best on this show. They are a derivative of my magazines. I own 2 local magazines. One is called BeLocal Beaches in Greater Clearwater that goes to the new residents in our area. And the other one is a lifestyle magazine about the residents of Harbor Bluffs called Stroll Harbor Bluffs. I really spend a lot of time, or most of my time, seeking out good businesses to interview and vet and really take the time to get to know. And my motto is, if I'm not going to use them, if they're not coming to my house, if I'm not going to their place, I'm not going to recommend them to you. So Ashley is here because she brings so much value.
Thank you.
In what she does. And this Medicare open enrollment is very important. So if you do have a question, please call in. And go ahead, continue what you're doing.
Yeah. So what I do, I kind of go the extra mile for people. They call me if they're having issues with their doctor and they need to find a new doctor. I can find them a new doctor. I'll get on the phone with the carrier. As long as I'm your agent on record, which means I have signed you up for your plan, I can talk to the insurance company on your behalf to kind of take the hassle away from you. So if you want to change doctors, I will go through a list of doctors and see if they take your insurance. If they do, then I'll get on the phone with the insurance carrier and change it and get you new cards sent out. So I have that concierge service too. I'm also a notary in Florida. So I can notarize. I notarize free for my clients. So if they need a notary, they just give me a 24 hours notice and I'll go to their house and notarize whatever it is that they need. I also, if a client has issues with medication or the insurance company, paying for it, I'll call the insurance carrier and I'll find out what's on their formulary, how much it will cost, copay, for that medication. Is there any way that we can get a generic version of the same medication to save cost for that, client? If not, then I have the option, because I'm an independent rep, to move them off that plan. So I will go to my client and say, look, they're not budging for that medication. That's the medication you're choosing. So let's find a carrier that will pick it up.
So can you only do these changes during this open enrollment time, or do you have the flexibility to do it anytime? I guess that's what I'm confused, because there is such a 911 to make these changes or learn about it during these 2 months.
Yeah.
And then what happens after those 2 months?
So during the 2 months that we're in right now until December 7th, we're in what's called annual enrollment period, which is AEP. So it stops December 7th. So January, it picks back up, but it's open enrollment. Oh. So open enrollment is another chance for people that may not have changed during annual enrollment to change during open enrollment. That's another 2 months. Now, if for some reason they missed both periods, then they also have a chance to move to a 5-star plan. So some of the carriers are a 5-star, which means Center for Medicare and Medicaid have deemed these plans like A1 rated.
Like a 5-star resort, 5-star restaurant.
Right.
Okay.
And so being a 5-star, everybody wants to be a 5-star.
Like a Louis Vuitton. Okay, got
it. Everybody wants to be a 5-star. Right? Everybody wants to be a 5-star, obviously, for various reasons, but mostly because when you're a 5-star, you can have enrollments throughout the year.
Oh, okay.
So if somebody, doesn't like one plan that may be not a 5-star, then they have the option in, say, May to change to a 5-star. Also, people that may develop chronic diseases, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, COPD, things like that, when they get those diagnoses, that gives them the opportunity to move from their current plan into a chronic plan that has more benefits.
Okay. So I actually want to turn this conversation around, and I want to talk to our audience right now and our viewers. Thank you very much. I want to talk to the people that aren't on Medicare. I want to talk to their kids. I want to talk to their nieces, their nephews, because I'm sorry, the people that are 65 and older are not techie. All right. It is what it is.
I can attest. I'm doing my grandma's stuff for her.
Right. By no fault of their own. They're not going to get on the computer. They're not going to start reading this stuff. They're not going to know it. And so, you know what they're going to say? They're going to throw that mail away because they're going to be like, it's too complicated. And they're not going to know about the Ashleys. They're not going to know they can have someone to do that. So I'm actually talking to the kids, the nieces, nephews, I don't know, whoever, grandkids. You are the ones that have to take ownership on this. I'm sorry. You have to be the ones to do that. You have to go talk to your parents and say, hey, listen, do you know it's open enrollment? They're not going to know what that means probably. And they'll heard of it. Everyone heard of open enrollment. You just turn the TV on. It's all over the place. But that doesn't mean anything to people. So get with your parents in these 2 months and find out if they're on the best plan. You're not going to know that either. So call someone like Ashley. Ashley, what is your number?
Yeah, so I can be reached on my cell phone. It is 812-249-1211. You can also email me at ashley.rosado@amerilifeagent.com. It's ASHLEY.ROSADAZandDavidO@amerilifeagent.com.
And you can also find her in Stroll Harbor Bluffs and also BeLocal Beaches, or you can call me. It's 727-657-9615. I will give you her number. You can't call me for information. I have no idea about that. But seriously, get with your parents, get with your grandparents and help them through this, because what's going to happen is they're going to throw it away. They're probably in the wrong plan because, like Ashley said, there's so many changes. There's so many moving parts that they can't even keep up with it. I didn't say that, but I'm saying that for you.
Well, and also I go around to different facilities, our different doctor groups. And I just kind of go in to see how filled the waiting room is. How long are these patients waiting to, get seen? Are they calling them back, to triage them? Things like that. Are they making them wait? Are they, things like that? How's the paperwork process? Because one of my jobs is when I'm finding doctors is to put these people that I'm working with, my clients, with doctors. I don't want my client who's entrusting me with their health insurance to go to a doctor that's making them wait 2 to 3 hours in the waiting room. So I will go to different facilities and see just how, and I'll meet with the doctors. If I got a bad vibe from the doctor, I will let my client know, look, I've met him or I've met her, and they weren't my cup of tea, and things like that. So I never not tell a client, if that makes sense, to not go to a doctor. I just give them my opinion if they ask. And then, but most of the doctors we work with are great. And so when you're putting people with these doctors and they know you personally, they tend to take better care of the client as well.
So, and are you talking to a lot of the kids out there? Are people contacting you for their parents or grandparents?
Yeah, some are, but some just kind of think that Medicare takes care of it all. And that is so not true. If you're not reaching out for your parents or your grandparents to get somebody in their house to help them, they will get any agent that comes to the door, any sales agent that comes to the door. And a lot of the agents don't really, they don't plan on seeing your mom or your grandma ever again. They just want the sale.
Right.
So I
can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is for sure, because the insurance guy that did my grandma's Medicare Advantage plans, just like did her stuff. And I'm like, why am I having to call X, Y, and Z to figure this out? Isn't this like, I don't understand anything about this, even though I'm in the healthcare world. I don't deal with insurance. So insurance is like a whole nother ball game if you're not, using it.
Yeah.
So,
well, I have someone for you to call.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to have to give my grandma, well, I'm going to call you for my grandma.
Yeah. And just a quick story. I just went to see a client. She was on Original Medicare Plan F. For those of you that don't know, Plan F is probably one of the best plans out there. Not everybody qualified for it. You only qualified for it if you were Medicare age before COVID. So she had been on it. An agent came, took her off, told her a bunch of stuff. You can save money, put her on another plan. And she ended up getting diagnosed with a heart condition that put her in the hospital immediately for 5 days. She got a bill for like $4,000 to pay. She's 95 years old. There's no way that she can now go back to her Plan F that would have picked up 100% for the, $200 she was paying a month. And so she went to me, she contacted me, what can I do? So I put her on a better plan, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do to undo what the damage that was done, so, be wary of people, especially with your grandmother because they are being overwhelmed right now with agents.
I would think Medicare to me is just a big business, right?
Yeah.
It's a big government business that I don't think that they do care about people. That's why they're not in my magazine. No, I'm kidding. But anyways.
Well, and the reason I went into this business was because of my mom was kind of being taken advantage of. And I was like, there's gotta be, a better way. So I went into the business. I learned the business. I got my state license, and now I do her Medicare. And so I'm kind of one of the rare ones
and that's why you're here. So seriously, and do you recommend shopping around?
I do. So,
I don't know if that's a thing, but like if someone sends someone from Medicare out, like what happened with Yvonne over here with her grandmother.
I don't think it was a Medicare. I think it was like one of these other small businesses that have agents.
Yeah.
That are like independent agents. And I think what happens is they get where all the people are 65 and older, their addresses, and then they start going on the doors.
Yeah, they're looking for a sale.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley's looking for a relationship.
I am. Yeah. And
It's
I check in on my clients. Every client that I have, I call them at least once a month. And I say, hey, how's your health? Has anything changed? How do you like your doctor? Have you gotten your cards? Are you having any issues, with your over-the-counter card, shopping with it, things like that. So I really take the time.
That's excellent. Now you've heard from two people on this show. No one scripted this show. We don't even have any plans for this show. That one, Ivana from Garden Medical Spa, she just texts out her people and just says, hi, I just want to know I'm thinking of you. Because that's what she does, because she cares about people. And we have Ashley over here that checks in with her people once a month just to say, hey, I'm just checking in. Is everything going okay with you? So that's the kind of service that you're going to get when you go with any of our businesses. And if the need arises, call our businesses first. I'm not saying go with them. You might not like Ashley, you might not like Lana, you might not like me, but go and try them first because they really are the best caring and experienced people out there. Ashley, again, how does someone get in contact with you? And what are some of the, like I said, the 911s that people need to know about right now during this critical time of 2 months?
So I would say the most critical is even if you have an agent or a broker that has quote unquote taken care of you, Medicare always recommends that you get a second opinion. So have another broker reach out to another broker and say, hey, I have an agent, but is there any way that you can make time to kind of look over my plan? I will show you exactly a side-by-side comparison to what you currently have to what I think is better. And then I let you make the decision.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you can reach me at 812-249-1211. And my email is ashley.rosado@amerilifeagent.com.
All right. And don't panic. If you're just turning it on, you missed that phone number, you missed the show, it's okay. You can always go back to TAN Talk Radio Network on YouTube because this is being filmed. We'll wave to you.
Hi.
And you can watch it in entirety. And we're here every Tuesday. You can always call in 727-441-3000. I want to go back to Ivana with Garden Medical. But before we do that, I want to talk about a couple events that are going on. Let's talk about the wine walk on Saturday. So Saturday is the Bel Air Bluffs wine walk. It's 3 to 7. It's the best community. They got some awards for the best community event. It's in Bel Air Bluffs. So if you don't know where Bel Air Bluffs is, it's where E&E Bonefish, it's off of Indian Rocks Road, basically. And you pay $30, maybe $25. You get a little shot glass. You go around to all the businesses, all the people with tents and tables, which there's hundreds of them. And you get little shots of wine. By the time you get to my table, you're probably going to be very loopy, which is great because I am selling 50-50 raffle tickets. And we are dying to see all the drunk people to give you our beautiful swag bags, aren't we, Ashley?
Yes. And we have worked hard to get those swag bags.
Yes. And we have some very cool things in our swag bags. And I found out our location. We're going to be at City Hall, which is live music and there's fresh food. It's just a lot of fun. So Bel Air Bluffs City Hall for the wine walk. Thursday night, which is 2 nights from now, October 23rd, is a Halloween party at Onyx Medical Wellness Center. And they are on Highland Ave. Costume is required, not required. It's optional, right? Does that mean?
I would say it's required.
Well, I would say it's required, but it's optional.
Yeah.
It's 6 to 8, and they're going to have raffles, and they're going to have syringes with booze in it and all this kind of fun stuff. So it's going to be a fun event, and that's going to be Thursday night. Coastal Market 607, located on Clearwater Largo Road in Largo, is going to be November 8th, is their huge fall outdoor vendor festival, which is so much fun. And that's the whole day. And that is November 8th. Garden Medical Center, November 11th, is having $9 a unit for Botox, which is pretty unheard of. Ivana, I'm going to turn it back to you.
And that's going to be at our Pinellas Park location, 6650 78th Avenue North, Pinellas Park, Florida. And that's going to be all day. We just got to get on the schedule.
Okay. So
because time slots do fill up pretty quickly.
Okay. So you have to get on the schedule. What if you wanted to pre-buy them? Can you buy them and bulk them and bank them? And
I don't think, I think it's just that for that Botox day.
Oh, okay. So
I
you
think
have
it's
to
just
get
for
it.
that day. Yep. And the other 2 events that we have that we discussed was the November 13th. That's only at the event.
Okay. And I always say, give the gift of beauty. All right. That is the best thing you can put in someone's stocking, or you can actually surprise them, put it in a huge box with this big bow and have a little gift card in the bottom of it. That's always fun.
I think I like all my guy friends that are like, oh, what should I get my girlfriend for Christmas? I'm like, Botox filler. That's what they want.
Yeah. Lips,
don't go buy.
filler.
Yes, exactly. Lips, cheeks.
Especially if you're busy.
For sure.
If you're busy and you're running around and you have no time, just make a day of it and just get it done. And then you don't have to worry about it for months.
That's the best gift to give. Guys, if any guys are listening to this, your wife and your girlfriends want some Botox and some lip filler for Christmas. Okay.
And guys, if you're listening, your wives want you to get rid of the 11s.
Yes, Botox. Yes, yes.
Okay, we want you to start looking like us and get rid of those 11s. Okay, and with 11s, they don't know what it is. I know what that is. Am I showing now?
No,
the little things above your nose in between your eyebrows.
Every time someone can tell me I look annoyed or upset, I'm like, it's time for my Botox again. Like, no, I'm not looking like that. It's time to get the Botox done again.
Exactly. But just make an appointment. Go meet these people. They're amazing. I'm going to let you do the phone number again. Ashley, I'm going to let you close the show, and then we're going to let Ed take it away with the song. So thank you for listening to BeLocal Buzz today on TAN Talk Radio. We're going to be here every Tuesday from 4 to 5. Ash, see? I keep doing this. I'm calling everyone Ashley. All right. Yvonne, I know who you are. I'm just a little spacey today.
Yvonne, a nurse practitioner at the Garden Med Spa, 6650 78th Avenue North. And our phone number is 727-650. Actually, let me double check that phone number.
She's practicing for the wine walk, I think.
I don't have it by heart, but you can find me at 6650 78th Avenue North, Garden Medical Spa. Just Google us, Instagram me or Dr. Michael. And
just mention to our audience that might be just tuning you in, all the things that you do there. It's not just Botox. It's not just Brotox. It's not just fillers.
We do weight loss. We do lasers. We do plastic surgery. And a lot of people don't know we do a lot of local procedures too that are done in office, like upper blephs, which is the upper eyelid. We do labiaplasties. I like to call it the bedroom package when females do the upper lid and the labia together. Okay. It's a quick procedure. We do it in like an hour and a half, both of them.
My girlfriend just had the.
I know.
I don't know about down there, but I mean up here.
I know, and it's okay. It is such a big difference.
But I know the
yes, no, the eyelid surgery really will open anyone's eyes up. You look brand new. I'm like, it's one of my favorites to do.
Okay.
Love it.
And CO2 laser. What did I get? What did I get? Lip lift.
Oh, lip lift.
Face job.
Oh, you got all the
talk. Okay.
All the things, but our phone number is.
Yeah. Well, what do you do to the seniors? I'm kidding. I'm not a senior. But what do you do when your butt is hanging down to your knees?
I mean, you could do a Brazilian butt lift and put fat in there, but that's about it.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a little crazy.
No.
Ed's even shaking his head.
I would not recommend it.
All right, we're not taking that off the table. All right, Ashley.
She's got the phone number.
Okay, phone number for the Garden Med Spa Plastic Surgery, Pinellas Parks, 727-610-5335.
Excellent. Ashley, take it away.
All right. So yes, call me for Medicare, Medicaid, ACA. If you're too young for Medicare, you have options. There's hospital indemnity plans, specialty, dental, vision, hearing. I do life insurance, annuities, anything and everything under the sun as far as health and life insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So 812-249-1211.
Excellent. All righty. Thank you for listening. TAN Talk Radio, BeLocal Buzz with Devin, signing off with Ed with our closing song. Ed, have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, hey. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. I'm doing